make their appearance.
With 144,000.
That is going to put you rest of you all to death. Because the Bible says the slain of the Lord shall be many. You understand? We have many scriptures to back up that. And I don't want to go there now, even if the Spirit tells me I'm going, but so it's two sets of killing. One going to be done by the oppressor, and then the Lord is going to finish it off.
And after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks.
Yeah, the Lord and the angels will hold you down and kill you all. And then Esau, Edom, if you try to hide with his martial law troop and the mark of the beast coming into, he's going to hunt you all down.
And the other underground bunkers, he coming in the holes too.
Like I work in a man say destruction will be going on and
this is Jeremiah chapter 51 and 19. The portion of Jacob is not like them.
Priest them. That is a beautiful priest.
The portion is Jeremiah chapter 51 verse 19. The portion of Jacob is not like them.
You see the portion, Jacob's portion is not like them. But in them is the other nations. Read.
For he is the former of all things.
What the Lord is saying that Jacob was the former or is the former of all things. We were just watching a video day when the brother showing you that the Israelites was there from the foundation and so. Read.
And Israel is the rod of his inheritance.
And what the Lord Israel is the what?
Rod of his inheritance.
But when he does do it a rod, the rod is something to beat and strike. And the Lord say, I'm going to use Israel as my rod to strike you wicked down. Starting with you Edomites. You Edomites going to get the worst. Read.
Yahweh of hosts is his name.
Your what?
Yahweh of hosts is his name.
Yeah, Yahweh power of hosts is his name. That's the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You know me?
Yeah, thou art my battle axe.
Thou art my what?
Battle axe.
Who is Israel?
Battle axe.
The Lord said Israel is the Lord's battle axe.
And weapons of war.
So
then, the scripture clearly says we are his battle axe, right? Yeah. So then, one nonsense you Negroes coming with, that we ought to love these nations, right? Because the scripture say, when I go into Revelation 2 and 26 or something like that, right? It talks about what he is going to bring the nations. He's going to rule the nation with a rod of iron and break them like a potter's vessel. Because why?
You know it is to take a Edomite and dash him?
Because why?
Right?
We are his battle axe.
Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war.
Weapons of war, man. That is where it is. That is where it is. Right? And it twofold, right? Because as I had in my vision, the Most High gave my vision the other day, concerning the race wars, The race wars, when the race wars started to take place and whatnot, it is not going to be us men here, hopefully none of us here take part in that race war. That race war is not for me. Yeah? That race war is not for me. That race war is for you 2/3.
Yeah, because our warfare is not carnal. Our warfare is spiritual.
Right? That race war is for you 2/3. Who the Most High is going to put the spirit upon to destroy Esau, Edom. Now a lot of you Negroes, you all is going to be put to death. A lot of you all, but at the end of it all, is the Most High's work, and Jake will prevail.
Yeah, the Bible says he shall be delivered out of it.
And all that is going into what? Into America being destroyed.
But you don't bring the spirit of America. With this same protesting here, they're showing you Jake's something knocking out police officers and thing, and real man thing going on there.
And that is going to, and all the Trump talking about getting these mercenaries and that is going to stop now.
That's going to stop it.
No,
they have Jake mercenaries too.
Yeah.
And Jake soldiers too.
Yeah.
And eventually Lord will put his spirit on them.
Upon them to do that. The right second Ezra 5th chapter 15 fulfilling in front of every eye. Continue with the rational.
Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war.
Right.
For with thee I will break in pieces the nations.
With D, you'll do what?
Break in pieces the nations.
Yeah, you know, see, rousing up Israel to break the nations into pieces. You got the so-called Negroes, you got the Latinos, you got the Native American Indian man coming up to break the nation, and he wants to scalp. Well, God wants to scalp is so bad, and God is known for scalping. Yeah. Read.
And with thee I will destroy the kingdoms.
And with thee I will destroy what?
Kingdoms.
Yeah, go ahead.
And with thee I will break in pieces the horse and his rider.
The Lord said, I'll break in pieces the horse and his rider. Those men who ride in the big battle tank and police car, whatever you have, you read.
And with thee I will break in pieces the chariot and his rider.
Yeah, the chariot, all those fighter jets and all kinds of. The Lord said, I will break in pieces. Read.
And with thee also will I break in pieces man and woman.
Well, I will break in pieces what?
Man and woman.
Yeah, don't tell the very simple Edomite, you or none shall escape. See, it's better you being the truth than to be fighting a war that has no meaning. Which is a kind of war, Read.
And with thee will I break in pieces old and young.
With thee will I break in pieces what?
Old and young.
Yeah, he said, with thee will I break in pieces old and young. Now when our people was carried away into captivity and they said they had no pity upon the old, nor show favor to the young.
And with thee will I break in pieces the young man and the maid.
He said, with thee will I break in pieces the young man and the what?
And the maid.
And the maid, read.
I will also break in pieces with thee the shepherd and his flock.
He said, I will also break in pieces the false pastors and their what? And their flock. The Bible smite the shepherd and the flock shall go scatter. I can't go ahead.
And with thee will I break in pieces the husbandman and his yoke of oxen.
Right. Those husbandmen and the yoke of oxen. Can't go ahead.
And with thee will I break in pieces captains and rulers.
Yeah, so all these high men and men of dignitary and then the Lord said all going to be brought down low.
And verse 24. And I will render unto Babylon.
And I will render unto what?
Babylon. And to all the inhabitants of Chaldea. All their evil that they have done in Zion.
Now the Chaldea is a representation of another one metaphor for America.
I will render unto Babylon and to all the inhabitants of Chaldea all their evil.
All their what?
Evil.
It wasn't nothing good. It did to others evil.
That they have done in Zion in your sight, saith Yahweh.
You say all the evil that they have done in Zion in your sight, saith Yahweh. The Lord said, that recompense to them. I don't want to be a Edomite. I give all the praises to be a Edomite. Bring it out.
The book of Obadiah, chapter 1 and 8.
Well,
shall I not in that day, said Yahweh, even destroy the wise man out of Edom? Right, it in that day shall I destroy, because they go no how. To begin with, they wouldn't have a second clue how to operate in that time. All the plan they're planning right now, the Lord said, I'm about to offset the plan. Because I'm going to make Israel the rod of my inheritance to destroy the Edom.
I know, we got to the other nations.
Go ahead.
And understanding out of the mount of Esau.
So they ain't going to understand. Because this proverb, which is these prophecies, they will understand. The Lord said, I'll make them lack understanding. For those high ups and things, they may know that what we say is the truth, but remember, the secret is to hide it from the common man. Why they will hide it from the common man? Because if they were to roll up and tell them, you see these men, they're talking the truth, what's the whole world going to find saying? Well,
and thy mighty man, O.T. man,
and all the mighty men, they're going to be afraid. They're about to be afraid of the prophecies. Esau, Edom, reading the Edomites assembling with them, because they know anytime this prophecy, anytime we say it happen to be the truth, at least they want God to find them. When the Lord returns them, He must find them helping the Israelites.
And thy mighty man, O.T. man, shall be dismayed.
The Lord said, all your mighty men, your captains, your generals, your colonels, your what have you, your congressmen, and you just name the man, shall be what?
Dismayed.
Well,
to the end.
Goes into frightened. The word dismayed goes into being frightened. Be scared. And they will be frightened, they will be scared, because, as I said, there's not only Jake going to deal with Esau, Edom, right? Because you have to remember, Esau, Edom also will be fighting in World War III. Right? And the Mosai is going to The Most High is going to make Esau, Edom fight against Esau, Edom. Yeah? Then, and on top of that, you have the Ishmaelites, they have to deal with the Ishmaelites. Right? They have to deal with the Moabites, they have to deal with the Ammonites. And on top of that, they have to deal with the Hamites. So, on all ends, Esau.
You in trouble?
Yeah, because what you say? What you say? Esau bargained with all these nations to deal with Israel. And you know, at the end of it all, Esau still come and bite these other nations. Esau make deal with all these nations Esau make deals with all these nations and whatnot so forth, and still too no. Backstab. All of them. All of them. But tell another one when he say, well, all right, I will keep up, I will stay at peace with you. From, you know what I mean? All of them.
The Bible says
all of them.
War was in his heart.
The decree on righteous decrees.
Esau touched all of them.
The treaties, the alliances. All them unrighteous, and even our brothers and sisters across the Northern Kingdom, they watch the Westerns, and we used to watch when we grew up watching that, you know, they say white man speak with forked tongue, right? They make a treaty and they break the treaty. The same white man do break the treaty.
Yes.
Right?
Wow, so you eat them like Peter just say, I don't want to be a flea under your color, man. Yeah, on that?
Yeah.
Bring it out.
To the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter.
Maybe what?
May be cut off by slaughter.
Every one of them. So then, that is something that must be asking Christians, right? And it is always get confounded. The Most High have total eradication, extermination. Yeah? The Most High going to get rid of each and every single one of these Edomites, right? So then how come salvation can be forward?
Like man, we say,
and as our brother said, you can't prove that. You can't prove that. No, my brother, it's not a Syrian. Not an Edomite, a Syrian brother.
I have a scripture here. Yeah, good.
You give the Proverbs 16 and 4, keep that there.
There is 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob.
You say for thy what?
For thy violence against thy brother Jacob.
You say for thy violence against thy brother Jacob. The violence go back to slavery. Up to now, we still in violence. But what is going on in America right now? Not violence? Read.
Shame shall cover thee.
What the Lord saying to that?
Shame shall cover thee.
And then the children will complain from godly fathers, not so? Read.
And thou shalt be cut off forever.
And thou shalt be what?
Cut off forever.
And the Lord said, you Edomites, you so-called white people shall be cut off forever. Forever. Forever.
The book of Obadiah is your judgment.
Final sentence.
Yeah, your final sentence. The whole book. Let's imagine that. The whole book, and it is not himself, it is himself 2 chapters, 3 chapters. You know, it's just a single chapter book.
Wow.
That is just dedicated to you and your extermination, your eradication. You understand? Your neutralization. When you neutralize something,
No, I don't want to put it.
you understand? You play it to death. You get rid of it. Yeah, he's going to go into total extinction.
Listen, I think this book I'm painting your pocket for 2% to hide it.
Yeah, it's the only.
So they try to change your identity. So they keep the book there. And so the mics there.
Alright, so this is Jeremiah 51 and 27. Now we get into some serious hardcore things here for you, so you don't mainly America already, right? Prophecies for America, right?
If I read that, then read Proverbs 16 and 4.
Alright, go ahead.
This is a lot of meeting when
Proverbs chapter 16 verse 4. The Lord had made all things for himself.
The Lord had made what?
All things for himself.
The Lord had made all things for himself, read.
Yea, even the wicked for the day of evil.
For even the wicked for the day of evil. The Lord even made that man called Esau. You were made for the day of evil.
The evil is
judgment.
It's judgment, for the day of judgment.
When the day of evil is martial law and all these things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
so the prophecy directly upon your head.
Yeah, because you was made to be the evil.
Yeah.
You will, right? Because you're going to Romans.
Yeah. Read verse 5 there, exactly.
Going to Romans, it will tell you plainly, right? One unto honor.
Read verse 5, yeah.
Yes, honor. Good. Verse 5, good.
Everyone that is proud in heart is an abomination.
Everyone what?
Everyone that is proud in heart is
everyone that is proud, the Lord say everyone that is proud in heart is an abomination. But which one is the proud people upon the earth? The Edomites. They're proud as hell, huh? And then who second them? Moab. Moab is second to them, and these people proud as hell. But when you Esau, you will be proud as hell. Read.
Go hand in hand,
and
you shall not be unpunished.
And join in hand again.
Yeah, look at another scripture. You wicked shall not go unpunished. Because where you going to?
There is Jeremiah 51:27. Set ye up a standard in the land, blow the trumpet among the nations.
One.
Prepare the nations against her.
Prepare the what?
Nations against her.
Where?
Call together against her the kingdoms of Ararat, and that which is those Turks, right? Mount Ararat, which is in Turkey, which is those Turks,
right?
Ararat, meaning and Ashkenaz, right? Appoint a captain against her.
Appoint a what?
Captain against her. Cause the horses to come up as the rough caterpillars.
Right. Horses talking about the military to rise. Read.
Right. Prepare against her the nations with the kings of the Medes, right, which is those Russians, the captains thereof, and all the rulers thereof, and all the land of his dominant. And the land shall tremble, and the land shall tremble and sorrow, for every purpose of the Lord shall be performed against Babylon.
So the Lord said, but every purpose that I have pronounced against Babylon, I will what?
Shall be performed against Babylon.
So the Lord said, I will perform it against her. Read.
To make the land of Babylon a desolation.
To make the land, to make mystery Babylon a desolation. Read.
Without an inhabitant.
Without a what?
Inhabitant.
So you can imagine what is really coming to America? How the Lord vengeance within those nuclear ICBM bombs, when they touched them, the Lord said that one stone should be left upon another, right? Read.
The mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight.
The mighty men of what?
Babylon have forborne to fight.
Well,
right? Because you might, you proud yourself with the military.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of these soldiers, naval men, airmen, whatnot, so forth, some of you all is third and fourth generation military men,
Right.
Because in the US military, some join for 3 reasons. Some join because some join because they want to kill without going through any repercussions for killing, right? You ain't getting a murder charge or whatnot. You're going to kill legally now, because that is the Esau, you're bloodthirsty, right? Some join because the so-called really patriot now, and then it have those who join because the grandfather, the great-great-grandfather, the great-great-great-grandfather
was a World War veteran.
Yeah, was a World War veteran. That is what it is. So as the scriptures say, you all were born to fight, right?
Yeah.
We will continue. Right? For the mighty men of Babylon have born to fight. They have remained in their holes Their might have failed.
Their might have what?
Failed.
Yeah, their might has failed. Go ahead.
They became as women. Right, that's what the scripture said, the mighty man shall cry bitterly in that day.
Zephaniah, I think 1 and 16, if I'm
or 14, something like that.
14, I think it's 1:14, so like, yeah, right.
They have burned her dwelling places. Her bars are broken.
The bars are what?
Broken.
Right.
One post shall run to meet another,
Wow.
and one messenger to meet another, to shew the king of Babylon that his city is taken at one end. Right? So here's where it's gonna be. When the war, America is going to lose so much of men in World War III, right? Over in the Middle East and over in Europe, because they will try to they will enter into Russia to wage war against these Russians, and there's going to be losing bitterly. There's going to be losing soldiers bitterly, right? And these generals, you know, they will be so confounded in having to give Donald Trump or whoever be in power the casualties, the figures of the casualties of war. Right? Right? Because especially in the beginning of World War III. Because if I notice for the Iraq war, America is fighting they're still fighting that war in Iraq, Afghanistan, right? No, not Vietnam, Afghanistan, Iraq, right? Those two wars, right? Are two frontal war. If I notice they did not call a draft for that war.
So like, yeah, you read Jeremiah 51 and start at 25.
27.
When I that same time, you know what very same scripture.
He was
our
spirit.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
They didn't call a draft because they know pretty soon they will be going into World War III. And by them calling a draft so early to go and fight those two wars, it will not resonate with the people, you know, in them calling a draft to go and fight, because the people don't know that what they went into Iraq for was for the oil, right? And Afghanistan was for the poppies, right? For the CIA to generate money and whatnot, so in order so they could generate money to pay these military contractors, right? Because it's really the so-called war on drugs, right? It's really robbing these drug lords and what have you, and selling over the drugs what they get, right? To fund the wars, you know, to buy equipment and whatnot for the military, to keep on equipping the military. What I want to say is, for World War III, they will call a draft. Hands down, they will have no choice but to call a draft. Because in the early stages of the war, there is going to be losing soldiers at such an alarming rate.
You see what he's saying? And it's truth. And it's true, I can testify to that. But go ahead.
Right? They will be losing soldiers at such an alarming rate that they will have no choice but to call a draft. Right? And the draft is ready to replenish the ranks, replenish the soldiers that have been fallen in battle. Right? So, as I always say, World War III is going to be the most stinkiest war ever. Right? Because the weapons that they have now is totally in a different league compared to the weapons that they had back in World War II.
And funny life is that's a shake on the spirit up. It's gonna start right in our back door.
Yeah, it's going to be right in very here.
World War I and World War II
it's gonna start right in.
It was a war. Of course. I will show you how the whole war. So like you ask a question, I will show you how the whole world was in World War I and II. Trinidadians take part in that war, because you don't understand World War I, World War II, Trinidadian Jamaicans, a lot of these English-speaking Caribbean countries were still colonialized, right? And there was drafting soldiers, there was getting soldiers from all down here and giving them the illusion of fighting for queen and country. You know, so a lot of soldiers, a lot of men from here went to fight for the British, right? Because we under the British, we under the you understand? Colonial system, right? There's a lot of countries that take part in World War II that we didn't know about, you know, because for instance, with Hitler was waging war against the whole of Europe, right? Hitler conquered the whole of Europe with the Blitzkrieg, right? With the tanks and whatnot, right? And the France fallen within 2 weeks. Within 2 weeks, France fall, right? But they had some called what resistance group or partisans, whatever you just call them now. And these men, and our son was fighting. What have you, right? Yeah. So and World War III is going to be even more nastier, right? The war didn't only fight in World War II didn't only fight in Europe, all in Africa, in Northern Africa, even going down to Eastern Africa, which is Ethiopia, because Mussolini was bombing Ethiopia. That is why Selassie had us run to the queen and bow to she and kiss she ring.
And then you brothers,
in order to get help.
And you brothers want that spell, you need to wake out of that shit, man.
So let me continue. Verse 32, right? Jeremiah 51:32, and that the passage, right? And that the passages are stopped, and the reeds that have been, and the reeds they have burned with fire, and the men of war are frightened, right? Because soldiers also, World War III also is going to land on directly on the doorsteps of America. Why do you think they make or they should take in this movie called Red Dawn? I think it's Red Dawn, where they were showing you North Korea had invaded America. Right? You see, these elites they know. These elites they know, and it is. Look, even on they have a thing, a military cartoon like business that is on YouTube called Armor 3.
Right.
They had a little a series, a mini series, a 10-minute series about 3 episodes of whatnot with World War III, and they're showing you where it is being fought in the streets of New York. Wall Street is in total desolations. Certain buildings and who is the ones that fighting against the Americans on the streets of America? The Russians. And who is the people who making that cartoon as Americans, right? So they know. But they should, I'm vexed when my phone was pumping, I should have sent that for them. Yeah, they know. America is going to be utterly and totally destroyed.
Yeah, like this guy says, they don't be screaming this thing in front of your face, and it just, the Bible says, who have eyes to see going to see them? And yet the Lord could also put a spirit of blindness that they never see because the Lord is dealing with you.
Correct, yes.
Because you don't want to be in the spirit.
I'm reading verse 32 and then verse 33 and then. Right? And the passages are stopped, right? Because it is going to corner you, right? It is going to be battleships surrounding both East Coast and West Coast, right? By all these nations, right? And the reeds they have burned with fire, and the men of war are frightened. Yeah. So your soldiers who is going to be like a national guard, we have it on the home front, they're just going to be frightened to go to battle, because America is going to be in total chaos, and we can go have the race war going on. They go have the martial law, and plus non-stop chipping. Right? Non-stop chipping. A lot of heads is going to be being chopped off if they take the RFID microchip. Right? Right?
Because the banking on that chip to keep the system alive.
Right, can. And all these things, these soldiers go out to be thinking, and they go out to be being mindful of being invaded by these other troops. And I telling you Edomites with that war, that two-frontal war with Iraq, Afghanistan, where a lot of new soldiers was coming home with PTSD, and you all complaining and whatnot. Hey, for World War III, PTSD is going to be on steroids.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of new soldiers going to be coming back home all messed up in your head.
Which will be coming back to you?
That is if they come back home too, because I tell them they go dead. Not much will come back. Not much will come back. And that the thing, the point to make there, because not much will come back. Because as I say, it will be so nasty. It will be so nasty. Like since World War II, it's only after the Vietnam War when they start bringing home the dead now, the soldiers who fall in battle, and what that is, since the Vietnam War, that's when they start bringing home. Right? But in World War II, like for instance in the Pacific War, because the Pacific War was totally way more nastier than the European theater. And some Marines was given the account that by, like for instance, the island of Okinawa, that was a nasty battle. The Marine given the account, he said the war was so nasty and so stiff, and plus rain, heavy rain, that they didn't have time to bury the dead. Yeah, he said sometimes the bodies will just rot away. Both their soldiers and Japanese soldiers just rot away in the mud and whatnot. Because they didn't have time to bury bodies because the battle was so stiff now. And that has caused diseases and all.
And look at that, and the brother prophesying that is coming back.
It's going to be on steroids.
But it's going to be triple worse than how it was back in that time. It's going to be worse than how Hitler tried to destroy and try to control the whole of Europe. It's going to be worse.
See something? Yeah, but that's the reason why it's going to be worse too, because the scripture saying the third war is going to be swift.
Yeah.
And the amount of people that have to die, it have to be swift, because it will pile up so much that they can't burn or bury.
Yeah, because but the thing is, they got the whole force to accumulate that amount of death.
And the kind of technology they have now is swift for death.
And most of the prophets, when you go back to the scriptures, most of the prophets was prophesying World War III way back in their time, They were seeing that with the eyes of the Lord,